Hi, this is Foodie Food Girl, aka VeRAWonica, and I'm going to make some raw tahini today. And I'm going to use a zucchini and some lemon, and I'm going to use some black sesame seeds. I have no idea how this is going to look, but I'm going to try it. So all you really have to do is put these sesame seeds into a little container like this. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to cut a little bit of this zucchini off. Just like that. I'm going to take a few of these slices. If you want to cut it up a little bit smaller, you can. It's not a problem. Just because I'm making it in a smaller blender and not a high-speed blender like a Vitamix. And then I add just a tiny bit of lemon juice. Cut that in half. I happen to love this. This is from Italy. And this is my lemon squeezer. I just put a tiny bit in, not a lot. Put on the top. And now I put it in my little blender. Now you're going to have to shake it a little bit because this is... I'm just going to let it go for a few minutes. Okay, so that's been running for about a few minutes. Let's take a peek. Now, one of the things about sesame seeds, when you put it into a grinder like this or a Vitamix, what happens is you actually break open the fiber and release the oils. So depending on how thick this is, I may have to add a little bit of oil as well. So let's take a peek. And you can see the oiliness from the sesame seeds. It's becoming a nice paste, but you know, I'm going to add just a tiny bit of olive oil. And now I'm going to add my spices. So I always use organic olive oil, extra virgin. I'll put a little bit in here. Just a tiny little bit, maybe, I don't know, 1/4 of a teaspoon. And what I like to use is some herbs. So I have some cilantro here. I love cilantro, fresh cilantro. And I'm just going to add a sprig of parsley. And this came right from my garden this morning. Add that in there. And I have cardamom. I'm going to add a little bit of that, a pinch, and a little bit of salt. So now I'm going to put this back in the blender, and hopefully this will be a nice paste, a nice creamy paste. So put it in for, oh, maybe about a minute. So now what I have is I have a nice creamy paste that I want, because that's really what tahini is. It's a sesame seed paste. And the reason that I put it in a machine like this is to break open the fiber and release a lot of the oils. Now, sesame seed is a protein, so if you wanted to add more water or oil or lemon juice to it, you can actually have a nice salad dressing. It'll be really tasty and it'll be full of protein. So let's take a look and let's see what this consistency looks like. Oh, this is so nice and creamy. You see that? I'm going to bring it up here. And that's wonderful. That's a nice paste. So that's what actually I'm looking for today. I'm going to be making something a little later on. But this is my raw tahini paste. So if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And for this and other recipes, check out my website below.